Welcome to the Future of Real Estate Miami edition. This is a podcast where we explore how innovation is reshaping the industry. And today, we're thrilled to have Nick Warren. He's a top performing real estate agent with Million Luxury in Miami, Florida. Nick, thanks for joining us.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Yes. Kick things off. Miami's real estate market is incredibly dynamic. We all know that. Uh,
Yes.
we'd love to know from you. What's one aspect of your work that you find the most exhilarating? And then on the flip side, what's the biggest challenge you have that keeps you up at night?
Well, the most accelerating is the type of people you get to meet when you're in the ultra luxury industry, like I am, and the type of conversations and how much you learn from these people. Because I've been blessed to be just plugged into a team that was like exploding at the moment that I came, like almost getting to a point that it's very like it's a boutique firm. But within the developers, they all know us. So I got plugged in here and in touch with this. I could get to talk to multimillionaires, billionaires, and people that are like famous all around the country. And they give you their trust, and you get surprised at how humble and nice these people are. And they're just humans like us. Like there's nothing like out of the ordinary. They're just like regular, very nice people.
So it sounds like you do a lot of pre-construction. Is that what you mainly deal with?
That that's
Pre-
basically 95% of what I do, if not more. It's all the projects that are in the pipeline that haven't been built yet or are getting built as we speak. And there are like all the luxury brands that are coming to Miami, especially hospitality, like Mandarin, Four Seasons, Edition. All these brands are like getting into the market in which people are looking. That's what people are looking. People like wealthy people are looking to have a full-time second home residence in which it's like a hotel, but without the hotel component. They get all the benefits without having to deal with the churn of people and the rotation of like new faces. Like
Got it. What do you see as probably your biggest challenge? Does anything keep you up at night, or do you stick?
it's like if you want to get in touch with these type of people, you have to be very persistent, and to gain their trust, it's also challenging. So to get into that point in which you have to be super persistent and follow up relentlessly every time, and sending the correct information and write everything in the right way. So it's not like a lot of information, but it's just the correct amount of information that they'd be able to read because they're extremely busy. So there's not like they're stopping to read your entire email or your entire text. So you have to be very strategic as of what to write and how many times to send it, how often to send it. So just getting to a system is what keeps me up at night. Like building that system in order for it to work so we can engage with them and then become that lead into a sale, because this is like a long process sale. It doesn't just happens overnight, even though for me, like I said, in luxury it takes like for people 10, 5, 10 years to get to land clients of this caliber. And for me and this company, it's been a lot shorter span of time.
Incredible.
So
Why do you figure? Why do you think that? Why is it a shorter time for you? Because obviously we know it's like relationship building, right? And building the trust. What makes you different?
well, like I said, I was blessed to be an assistant. I have a team of assistants that not everybody has. I have three assistants that are like very AI oriented. We're already taking everything from from Felipe, from the person I worked super close with, and he shared all the information. So I came into a system that was almost there for me to just start. But why don't they give the opportunity to just anyone? Because people get scared. It's real estate, it's like unknown. And even though they show you that the system works, people are not just willing to just sit there, not knowing how much they're going to earn or how far is the first sale. So that's a challenge. But at the same time, it's a blessing because if it was easy, everybody will be doing it.
Right, right. Yeah, well, you know my story. I spent decades in corporate America, right, with you, right?
Yes.
And then I went on to become a small business owner, and that entrepreneurial spirit really emboldened me. Since then, I've invested in real estate. So have you. short-term
Hmm.
rentals. And I think now more than ever, AI and technology allows us to scale and really delegate tasks more easily.
Yes. And
So,
it's taking over
and
every
it's taking
industry.
over, right? So walk us through. I'd love to hear, like, walk us through a typical busy day for you. Like, where do you find yourself spending the most time, and what tasks often feel
Well,
repetitive and most
okay.
time consuming?
Okay. So let's say it's a busy day in high season, which is when all the clients are coming into town because most of the work is spent here in the office, following up, trying to engage, trying to build a relationship, finding what the client is looking for, and sending them updates. And then high season comes, and that's when they're here. So then you spend most of the time going from project to project with the client in a car and just talking about all the projects going throughout Miami, and then receiving leads and trying to get them in the system, send them your initial templates, and then just doing everything simultaneously. Take them into every presentation, let's say three, four, five, six projects a day. Then going back, getting their feedback, going back to the office, giving the comments to your assistants, make notes, make sure everything is recorded and on record. So if 3 months go by, you already know exactly what you spoke about, what projects they liked, and then you can resume if they come back in 3 months or 1 month or 2 months or 2 weeks. So that's like project. Then you get back to the office, another 30, 40 phone calls to touch base to all the people that you've been talking to. And then every call follows a text message or an email or both. And then just analyzing the CRM and just checking the people that you think are potential buyers and you spoke and they have interest and maybe you have an update on the construction or maybe the developer gave you an update on the loan of the construction loan that has been acquired by a bank and which bank and how much was the loan. And that's when the things that people like to hear. The project it's moving forward, break ground, top off loans, and what else? At the end of it, when they get the TCO, which is a temporary a certificate of completion, and that's when people can start closings. So all those sort of things are what you always have to be up in the lookout. So you can send all your database, so they can reply to you. You can build some trust, create a conversation, and then from there convert it into a sale.
Well, during your high season, especially, it sounds like your schedule is really packed.
Yes, hectic. It's hectic.
So
Yes.
how do you ensure that you're providing a personalized experience to every client then?
Well, that's why I have three assistants, four actually. So they have access to all my emails, so they can read my emails. They can see the text messages through iMessage that I receive, and they can ask me on another app we use, Slack, what should I tell them? And then in a moment, I'll just text them quickly, tell them this, tell them that, or I'm currently on a tour, but I will call you momentarily. I'll call you at 3, 4, 5, and then we manage it that way. So they can just like write the message, the long message to the client or the email and keep it as if it was me who sent it. So I look like I'm always available.
So you
And
actually
it's
have
so
3 or 4 assistants working with you.
yeah, they have access to all my platform.
So my next question probably answers that, which was, how do you maintain relationships with your past clients to encourage either referrals or repeat business? Is it all about your assistants?
Yeah, or me or myself. Of course, I write messages myself every time I can. And like there's clients that only you write to because they're like just super close to you.
Got it.
And then the assistants don't really need to get into it.
Well, if you had a magic wand and you could fix one thing about your business that might be holding you back or slowing you down, what would it be?
What we were talking about using AI to maybe analyze the CRM, the information that has been provided to you by the client, and finding a sweet spot as of how often the follow-up should be. And then the AI associate or assistant could be able to like basically learn how you write and make it as if it was really you
Mhm.
and how often and just write those messages so you can really take it to a different level of follow-up, either in email and both email and text, because that's what most people really are replying to.
What do you see most? Replying to text over email or
Yeah, text.
text over email? Yeah.
Yes.
Well, it certainly sounds like there's incredible opportunities for innovation in real estate, and it seems like you're utilizing a lot of it, but there's so much coming down the pipeline that I'm sure you could even utilize more, right?
Yes. Yes. And stuff that we don't even think yet. It can't be done.
Right.
That
Well,
will be.
no, yeah, yeah, yeah. You're right. There's so many things that we don't even know about that doesn't even exist that that's coming down.
Uh,
So it's an
yes.
exciting time for us.
Yes.
Oh, it's a. I know you're busy. It's a busy high time for you right now. Is that correct? Right.
Yeah. Our season starts in October and ends like in end of May, end of April, beginning of May. Sometimes extends into May. But Miami has become a like all around type of city year. Yeah, all around the year city. It's not like we had a particular busy summer because we had the slump in April with all the Liberation Day talks and the little turbulence in the stock market. So of course, all our clients are dealing with huge portfolios, and when that moves, they notice, and then they let you know it's not a good time to talk.
Interesting.
Uh, Let things settle, and then we'll get back to it. And there's some people that don't care, and they just buy, even in the middle
In the middle.
of a like crisis. Because for some people, there is no such thing as crisis. Like when money is unlimited, they don't really care.
So you found that this summer was particularly busy as opposed to other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. The summers are usually super low, but we had some action, like in May, June, and July. Not so much in August.
Great. Well, it sounds like you and your company are really on top of things and ahead of the times. And it seems like you're getting more and more into technology and AI for the future.
Yeah, that's our focus really. I think it's a company that is really ahead of everybody when it comes to technology.
Well, Nick, thank you so much for sharing your insights today. It's been a truly enlightening conversation
Thank you.
and continued success in Florida and Miami. And I'm going to have to come down to visit very soon.
Yes, please do. Tommy would love to see you
Yeah, I
and
would love
everybody, of course.